As you see, Portugal is in the white, Germany in the dark. To the right side is Portugal. You see 4 of the players. To the left is Germany. And here we go.
And I'm not superstitious, but I might be a little stitious. I like it when my team wins the tip-off. So Germany, early advantage here. Can they get some points? Working it down. Quick turnover, though, that Portuguese defense showing up once again. The chat have been all about that. And you mentioned in 2K25, Vince, we just saw it there. The locomotion of the players, in particular near the sideline, has been different. We've seen travel calls. We've seen players dribble the ball out of bounds. We've seen heroic dives into the crowd to rescue the ball. Jump. Oh, that's a beautiful shot right there from 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐞, banging home the 3-point lead here for Portugal.
Yep, and also shout out to my boy Avo. Everyone's saying was good. I'm Vardy, a point guard from Israel. I see you. But then we got Pedro Legmas. I see Fuzz. I see BMW, a OG in the chat. Thank you guys so much for participating. 221 people there on Twitch, and that's actually genuine. I'm loving the viewership. But Portugal, let's see if you can get some more momentum. Again, the defense handing the passing lane. Almost get the steal. Short corner, Craig, point fake, but a quick little bump foul, and which is going to the line.
Well, Portugal made it known in game 1 that if you want to take an easy shot, we're going to foul you. We're going to make it hard. I like it, man. That is how we hoop in Australia. There are no easy mid, short, or points in the paint. They make you fight for absolutely everything as 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐞 is going to work a shot here. Oh, he gives it back to Henry Jones. Didn't pull the trigger. Good cut off the ball. Lourinho with the easy dunker. Portugal out to a slim lead here to begin game number 2.
Mr. Lourinho is finding the nice little open slot. Let's see if 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐞 going to right side. Great dribbling move, but then get that out of here. No, not today. Rest in peace, Mutombo. Fantastic defense for Portugal. It's transitioning to game 2.
And the D has traveled here for game 2. Big time, Vince. You can see bottom right-hand corner of your screen if you're just tuning in. Portugal took game 1 by 22 points. And the scary thing is, they didn't even really seem to break a sweat as JLB gets his own rebound over 2 Portuguese players. He has had a phenomenal performance. He just needs his teammates to stroke it green, make their shots. They shot 5 of 21 threes in that first game. And at this level, it's just not enough as once again JLB gets the offensive board and we see a Portuguese foul.
Let's look at this inbound play, what they're going to do. A fake screen, giving it to 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐞, point guard coming from the left elbow. Going to give and go, Craig, but swarming. Making sure you stop that easy little drop. But let's see if they're going to make it pop. 𝐶_Mill, you know he can do it right down that elbow. He loves going all around the horn, then stopping on that elbow for that beautiful midi. He's been doing it all season long. You got to learn how to stop it.
And here comes 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐶 back the other way. As Salazar is going to get the cut, but good defense from Germany right there, making it a contested shot. They don't foul, but the miss is there, so the result's even better. Back the other way, 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐶 going to find 𝐶_Mill for a nice dunk. And Germany sneak into the lead. It's only 6-5 in its early days, but I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Germans even more in this game, Vince, especially the focus clearly on getting points in the paint. I think that's what they need. No-brain Salazar wide open, though, and if you leave him that wide open, he is going to bring the pain, banging home that 3.
Every time I say Salazar, I want to speak like Harry Potter, the partial song. You can see Salazar. Because he's so sneaky like a snake in that corner. He's been knocking him down all season long. Stop the man. Get a hand up. But if you're good at it and if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You're a wizard, Vince. A what? Here we go. 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐶 banging home with 3 of his own. And just like that, blink and you miss it. Back-to-back Portuguese threes. They haven't had any problem shooting from beyond the arc. They have been spot on, and so far so good in game 2 for them.
Here we go. 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐶, though, still keeping that ball handle. Great defense from Portugal, keeping the point guard in front of him. But somebody is missing their assignment, but a great contestation behind the arc. But usually that goes down for Germany, so Portugal got a little lucky.
Henry Jones, the law firm, handing it out. Well, we got a violation there. What is that? Was that offensive 3 seconds? It must have been. You know, I'm trying to brush up on my German and my Portuguese here, guys, but but I am Australian. So here we go. 𝐷𝐞𝐫𝐶 trying to work an open shot. Oh, the jump pass to 𝐶_Mill. I thought he was going to take that for a second there. Here comes the pick and roll. Really good defense yet again from Portugal. They're back the other way. And the transition D is good from the Germans, so here they come right back at him.
And I only know 𝐒𝐫𝐷𝐸𝐿𝐵𝐷𝐸𝐿 and Takusha, so that's all I got. But a nice reverse dunk from Germany, powering home. 8-11. They ain't going nowhere, but it's just about to end in the first. Let's see if this momentum can transfer to the second quarter.
So far, so good from Germany. I've liked this performance early on. They're right in it. Henry Jones, hard to stop down in the paint like that. They'll be happier with just the scoreboard in general. They're keeping it ticking over, the Germans. 𝐒𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐞 pulling up from deep and making it look easy. That cuts the lead only to 2. That was fantastic, and those were the shots he was missing in Game 1. So if he can keep that up, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with here in Game 2.
That's the deja vu. I told you they could knock that down, and they made Portugal pay on that other possession. PT creative little snatch back, understanding his build, getting a little tricky with it. It's B2 rock you, down I rock you. It's tricky. 15-11, Portugal up.
Love the Run DMC reference. That is old school. Deep 3 right here, though. It is going to miss, but look at that hero, JLB, with another offensive rebound. And they are 1 foul away from the bonus here in the first quarter. Feeding 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐢 at the top. Again, he passes up the 3. A little bit of apprehension there, but that is a shot right there. The lead is only 2. Looks as though Portugal are going to have the final possession here of the first quarter. It is flying by, Vince. Only a 2-point lead. PT creative, finding Henry Jones on the cut. Contested shot. That's going to be all she wrote for Q1. And Germany have to be feeling a lot better about this one. They lost the first game by 22. Find themselves only down by 2 in this one. As we expected, they are coming back and they are fighting in this one.
Gonna fight for their life again. This is win or go home. Show up or shut up. But Biennial couldn't do it. Missed it at the hole. Had too much mustard on the layup. Too many push-ups before the game.
Yeah. 𝐒𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐞 gliding in with the one-handed dunk. Now that was very Clyde the Glide Drexler right there. Beautiful to see. All it was missing was maybe a hand on the forehead. He was doing the mailman, Karl Malone. Henry Jones controlling the tempo here, giving it back to PT. Creative. Trying to work something down low. Henry Jones back into the key. Big man on big man. Finding the cutting man, Salazar. He's going to miss. Henry Jones gets the board, kicks it out, banging home the 3. That's what Portugal do so well.
Call me. I said, call me. Simon B. Ballin answering the call and then knocking it down from the corner. But again, that short elbow shot Germany has perfected. I think that's a good note for everybody to watch this team, because that's how they've been keeping themselves in the game. Not going to the rim for those blocks, but understanding to stop on a dime, knocking it right before the rim, and then getting those 2 points on the board. Portugal does have a slight lead of 2 points, but Germany has learned from mistakes, and they're going to keep this game close.
Yeah, really a much improved performance here from the Germans in Game 2. No Brain Salazar finds himself open again. And honestly, he was a statue there. He was in the same position, 45-degree angle out for several seconds. No one picked him up, makes him pay. The shooting from beyond the arc in Game 1 and 2 has been really impressive from Portugal. Now, Germany find themselves right in this game, but they're going to want to be mindful of that and try to shut it down. 𝐒𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐞 hitting 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐞. JLB trying to make a nuisance of himself with the pick and roll. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜 finding the open shot. It's going to be a miss. And the law firm comes down with a big board.
Fading to the left side, trying to get an open shot, but that just reduces your percentage just by a little bit. But a lot of guards, and sometimes shooting guards, are able to shoot off the dribble, increasing their percentage, but that's just that timing. I'm not sure if some of these players have the shot meter or are just off to get that high percentage when you're pressing that box button or using the shot stick. No Brain Salazar behind the back, off the dribble, unable to knock it down.
An uncharacteristic miss for him by his standards, open, but they did just enough, the Germans, as we're going to see a reverse two-handed dunk from 𝐒𝐫𝐫𝐫𝐿. Really nice work right there, just to cut the lead to 3. Portugal coming back the other way, baseline cut of their own. The big man from the top, going to bang it home with the celly as well. 6-point Portuguese lead.
Bing bang bum bing bang bum bing bang bum boom bang bang. That's how you knock it down right there. And if you know I love anime, my show, check it out. Awesome. But 𝐒𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐞 going to the right side, going to JLB. Oh my good, like Dave Chappelle saying, game blouses, hanging on the rim just a little bit, but still a 4-point game. Germany, let's see what you're gonna do to retaliate.
Here we go, and Germany trying to find their inner prince, right? He could hoop. Henry Jones, pulls up the rock. Great cut by No Brain Salazar, and a good piece of defense Normally that's going to be a foul, but they did it perfectly. Down the other end with a transition of their own. Good defense straight back from the Portuguese. Rebound, turn into points, and that is probably the best sequence of play we've seen from the Germans. They cut the lead to 2. Portugal will come right back at them. Only 2 to play here in the first half of game number 2. If you're tuning in, Portugal took game number 1 by 22 points, and now trying to ice the win. PT created from the wing. It rims out. Henry Jones activated, but a turnover, and back the other way to tie it up at the other end. Germany looking good.
Great transition, fast break, knocking down the 2, tying up the game. 1:31 left in the second. If you're following, please follow at @eFIBA_official as soon as you can and try to get yourself an NBA 2K. But a beautiful gum slam from No Brain Salazar. As you can see, looking like Shanks with that red haircut. That right there is going for the one piece. They're trying to go all the way to the top with a chance to go to the Philippines. And again, one more time, good job with the defense from Portugal. JLB trying to keep that possession. A great tricky pass to the big fella, kissing off the glass, but now it's Portugal.
Really good D from Portugal there as well. JLB is hard to stop when he gets that close to the rim. They do a good job. You can see they're not panicking. Germany giving their absolute all out here. Portugal still have a slim lead. This German defense is much improved. Are you kidding me? A fadeaway off-balance baseline 15-footer from the big man, Henry Jones, a.k.a. the law firm, making it look easy. It is anything but. And Portugal extend the lead back to 4. We are in the final minute of the first half here. It is not disappointed, Vince. Germany have responded incredibly well after getting thumped by 22 points in game 1 to come back in this one as we see a gorgeous Portuguese block. It will be German's ball, though.
I got to find who the gentleman is doing the box to basically that must-see TV. I mean, I got to make sure I know what that meeting is because I know I'm a little old. I'm not in with this young generation, you know what I mean? But Henry Jones has been shooting the lights up. Prima been saying that because his shooting range is not just on the mid-range, so it's behind the arc. Good defense from Germany, but we've never seen him, shoot one of those mid-range shots like that off balance, short corner. He's stepping up this series.
Really impressive stuff. So under 5 seconds here. First half action, smart play. Get the ball up halfway and then call a timeout. Try to work the inbounds play. We've really only seen one really good inbound play the entire week, Vince. So they haven't been putting a whole lot of creative effort into these. Just catch, dribble, and shoot. Not a lot of movement off the ball. Gonna hit the big man right back across. Can he get it off? 1-2, making him pay. That might have been the most money inbound play we have seen. 4 quick passes in a corner 3.
If y'all saw me on camera, I jumped up out of my seat. Henry Jones, what you on, bro? What you on? Like when Iman Shumpert said about Kobe in the Garden, yo, what you on? Like you were playing regular all game, and now you're a 3-point specialist? Now you're a 1-foot James Harden? Are you just evolving and transforming like Goku does in the series for Dragon Ball Z? You're going Super Saiyan 3 on us? Man, you still got another game, but maybe not because you want to make sure you're bringing the pain to everyone in Germany. This is a crazy matchup. I like people advancing and evolving on the court, getting better in the best spots. This is what Portugal is about. Congratulations, but Germany is still in the game. Let's see how they fight back.
Yeah, and that's a 5-point quick swing right there for the Portuguese. They get that buzzer beater, and then they get a quick bucket at the other end to open up the third quarter. Really important that Germany make a game of this in the third. The Portuguese have shown that they can manage the game incredibly well when they play with the lead in the fourth. They scoreboard watch and they clock watch like nobody's business. Great cut by Lourinho down the baseline there for a quick bucket. So Germany got to be close by the end of the third. Let's see what they can do, Vince. Yeah, but so far so good. A really good bounce-back performance for them. 𝐒𝐫𝐞 has been pretty quiet by his own standards as well. So if he can get maybe going here in the third, continue to lean on JLB for those offensive boards, those second chance points, then they're going to have a chance. Look at him trying to make a nuisance of himself. 𝐒𝐫𝐞 all the way with the double pump reverse dunk, posterizing the Portuguese defender.
That was a step up right there. Also, shout out to our team that's doing all our social media. Can you put the link in the chat? They want to know about the giveaway. I see my man Benny. They want to have a chance to get NBA 2K25. As I said, you got to follow FIBA. You got to follow FIBA. You got to follow at FIBA_official. Post 3 friends. And also like the post. Just put it in the chat so people have that chance. But you're right. I mean, Germany has a chance, but Portugal has been controlling this game. That's that experience. That's that knowing how to play with each other, but it's still a close one. It ain't over yet.
Plenty to play in this one. It is game 2. Winner of this series is definitely going to the Philippines, but will be playing to be crowned the #1 team in Europe as we see a great 3. There you go. Germany need a bit more of that. A really nice look and a nice 3. We know they suffered. Their 3 shooting was really, really low by their own high standards in game #1, and it was the difference. In this one, they've been making those shots, and now they find themselves only down by 4 with a hustle play. It will be Portuguese ball, but good to see from the Germans.
They are down, but they definitely are not out. Let's see what they do in this defensive possession. But Portugal having some amazing inbound plays. 𝐸𝐸 trying to stay creative. Going to that short corner. Cross pass to no-brain Salazar. That was out of camera view. But that right there can't be legal. Are you kidding me? Luckily, you have the law firm on your team, so you can get off that call. But, man, that was just nasty indeed.
Ooh, the lead back to 7. Goated hitting 𝐒𝐫𝐞, who brings it all the way into the key. Nearly a turnover. 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐢, Johnny on the spot to get the ball. Trying to work something here. That's the shot he wants. It rims out, but look at JLB get another offensive board. Back to 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐢. Oh, fantastic effort from Henry Jones, though, to make that a contested shot. And he comes down with a defensive board. A big bucket in the making here as Portugal try to come back the other end.
That was a heartbreaker. That quick slash to the basket should have been a nice lay, but you're right. Henry Jones being there right on time and be able to just stop that shot, making it harder than it's supposed to be. 𝐸𝐸 going down to the top of the key, giving it to the big man, but great defense from Germany. Let's see what the fast break's going to happen. Going down to the left side, Costa stopping, giving it to 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐢. You got to be careful. Everybody's trying to stop that mid-range. He's been absolutely efficient from there. As he's been stopping. No one's on him, but had to go to work around, and then a great defense of Portugal.
And he was open. I don't think he realized he was open. He was probably expecting some help D to come his way and then hit the corner 3. I like the instincts. Transition foul right there. So 1 free throw back the other way. And a chance here for Portugal. Let's see, do they have that killer instinct, the ruthlessness required right here? Can they extend the lead here to double digits? 𝐸𝐸 stepping back. Oh, that was a gorgeous, that was that whiplash step back you've been talking about, Vince, and the lead is 11.
Oh, that Nasser snatch from Saudi Arabia. This man perfected it, but any point guard can do it. But what? That right there gave enough space. And then knocking down that 3, showing all green. They're going for the money. But 𝐒𝐮𝐬𝐜𝐫𝐢 giving it to Costa. Goated. Can he respond? Unable to do it, and then crashing the boards. It's Portugal ball.
And with 1 minute left in the third, Germany will want to get a couple of stops and a couple of extra buckets here, because what you don't want is we see a nice rejection at the other end. What you don't want is Portugal to have too much of a comfortable lead. They are such good game managers and clock managers in the fourth. You just don't want them to take the game out of your hands. You still want to have your own destiny. Good offensive boards right here. They get a second chance at the bucket now. Henry Jones cutting. No-brain Salazar with a 3 of his own. It's a 14-point lead.
I had to take off my headphone for that one because that's too much noise. That right there was loud, and you can even hear it. That swish was just crisp. That man is unconscious. He's in a meditative state when he's behind the arc. Just letting it go, allowing his reflexes to dictate his actions, not thinking too much. That's how you attribute to your team. But a beautiful shot from Germany. Craig falling back, keeping it close with only 14 seconds left in the third.
Wave off the shot clock. 𝐸𝐸 coming up the court here. They're going to try and have the final say. We had a glorious buzzer beater to end the first half. They're going to shoot it here. It will rim out, but they will be thinking, we are 1 quarter away from the Philippines now. This is huge. Can Portugal maintain this momentum? Can they show the ruthlessness? Can they be the Penguin, Vince? whatever it takes to win and knock Germany out, or will we see a heroic German comeback?
We never know, and that's the beautiful thing of NBA 2K25 with eFIBA Season 3, sponsored by NBA 2K25. But anyway, 33-45. Right now, we're watching great gameplay. And what I'm also interested in is, as you just said, can they come back? And it's possible. This is not such of a huge lead that they are just stuck in a hole they can't dig themselves out of. We've seen Germany retaliate. They can fight back. They just got to knock down these shots. It's just those missing shots. But then shots like that are not the ones they need. They need to be more precise and smart with their plays. But no brain Salazar, just keep digging that hole. This man's unconscious.
No brain is appropriate. He is unconscious there, man. Making it look so easy. Goodness gracious me. Are you kidding? He's shooting 6 of 11 from the field. He is dangerous. That is a massive Portuguese lead. Tick-tock, time is running away from the Germans. They need more of that, and they need more in a hurry. I love that they came back and stepped into that three so confidently. 12 points. You mentioned it, Vince. That's 4 threes. And at this level, with turnovers like that, it is well and truly possible. 𝐒𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐞 going to find 𝐒𝐿 for the three as well. Back-to-back threes. That's 6 unanswered points here for the Germans. Just what they needed. The lead is 9. Now, can they get another stop?
All right, it is 9, baby. Let's see if you can make this game yours. But great defensive again by Germany. Again, this is what we're talking about. They know how to fight back. 𝐒𝐿, oh, but unable to hit the dunk. Oh, you missed the crib. That's got to be deflating.
Was heading for the Baja and ended up on the beach as PT Creative with a captain's bucket at the other end will glide in for an easy 2 to make it an 11-point game. 3:24 to play in this one, Vince. I'm not ready to call it. I like what we just saw from the Germans. Currently on a 6-2 run. They need a lot more of that. 𝐒𝐿 looking for a shot. They don't just have to settle for the 3. They can take the points in the paint if they want to, but there we go. Gorgeous shot again. That's 3 threes in a row for the Germans. Trying to make this comeback. The lead is 8.
You reach, I teach, as you saw when they reached in. Again, one more time, Craig. Look at this flurry, making it a 6-point game. Germany is showing some great life. As you see, the comms are going crazy, talking to each other. 2:55, a lot of time in NBA 2K. Don't let it be twisted. But Portugal cannot take the foot off the gas because Germany can definitely come back.
That is absolutely phenomenal as PT Creative steps into it. It's a huge board from JLB. This possession may be crucial, Vince. 𝐒𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐞 trying to find Craig underneath. Great hustle back from 2 Portuguese players right there. Henry Jones was one of them. That was impressive. And now PT Creative right back the other way. Going to find 𝐿arinho for the 3. It misses again. Here we go, Germany. There is an opening. The door is creaked open ever so slightly, but you got to get on your bike right here and score some points.
I'm hearing it. It hasn't been locked and definitely hasn't been shut. 𝐒𝐿 going for the lay up, but almost a putback up, but JLB smart foul. As long as it's not going up. Yep, it's not in the bonus, but I thought he was going to go for that putback dunk. It was wide open, but maybe his vert ain't up to par. I'm looking for a give and go. Now, what is this? Is this a moving foul, defensive foul? Oh, yep, it's a defensive foul. So we got to be careful with these fouls now because you could put Germany in the bonus, and they're going to hurt you from the line. 𝐒𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐞 on top of the key, going to the left side, understanding time is not their friend right now because if you keep killing this, you won't be able to score. 𝐒𝐫𝐞𝐫𝐞 going to the left side one more time. Almost, and I think that's a shot clock violation. Monster defense from Portugal. Crucial to winning this game.
Not only did they stop the Germans from getting another bucket, they also robbed them of 24 vital seconds right there, Vince. A really phenomenal defensive effort. Now, the lead was as much as 15 at one point. So the Germans have done a fantastic job here to claw it back to just 6. But you've got to step up, and Henry Jones, the law firm, putting that name in bold, top of the letterhead, slamming it home to extend the lead to 8.
Jones, Bones, understanding that he needs to step up, as you said. What I'm loving about this big fella is that he steps up in those big moments. And again, fantastic defense. Simon ball in full court. Understanding stopping on a dime, but then Germany gets back. Now it's just a volley. It's hot potato, hot potato.
It's whiplash here as we see an open 3. It rims out. 𝐒𝐫𝐞 gets the massive board. Look at the defense from Portugal. 𝐒𝐫𝐞 gets the board and then shoots the 3. Cuts the lead to 5. Only 1:08 to play in this one. Look for Portugal to milk the clock. They have the 5-point lead. It's very delicate. But PT Creative is going to go in with the poster dunk right there. Are you kidding me? At the biggest moment on the biggest stage, the biggest player for Portugal shows up.
PT Creative is elated. If I could see some Super Saiyan flames come in his hair, I wouldn't be surprised. Just slicing up the defense like a ninja in the night, then finding his chance to go to the rim with a great dunk. No brain Salazar again getting in the passing lane. Now it's just to hold the ball. You're going to have to foul to stop the time. Let's see right there, putting your hand in the passing lane, but they're not going to foul. They're going to let it go down. It's about a 2-possession game, but now they foul, 54-47. Now Portugal has a chance on another inbound play. They're not in the bonus yet.
Not quite in the bonus, but they are so close here. They can smell the finish line. They can definitely see it. PT Creative, calm as you like. He knows the time. Is their friend? They leave him wide open for the 3. Are you kidding me? That is a dagger for the Germans. Portugal go up by 10 with only 12 seconds left to play, Vince. An iconic finish from an iconic player. PT Creative has just sent his team to the Philippines. What a performance.
You got to be kidding me. Portugal is now going to the Philippines, but has a chance to prove that they're the best in Europe, taking down a strong German team. Shout out to Germany. You played valiantly, but that defense was absolutely crucial. It was suffocating. It was cagey. And as you say, Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to mess with. Just swarming everywhere, not caring. And you know what? It paid off. Shots win games. Defense win championships, and now have a chance to go to the championships in Europe.